Welcome, Exiles! Today we're talking about my favorite topic in Path of Exile, and that is how to make lots and lots of currency. And today's method is pretty interesting if you never heard of it, and if you already heard about it and think you already know about everything about this topic, stick around, because I'm going to share a few more tips and you're going to be surprised just how much more money you're going to be making. So what are we talking about today? We are talking about leveling gems in your off-slot weapons or in some free sockets if you have them. I happen to have 16 of them in my current build, which is pretty crazy because I'm playing unarmed, so I don't need weapons. And actually encumbered, so I don't need gloves, so I can use them for leveling gems and fuel my passion of spending lots of currency into builds. So before we kind of jump into this, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications. This helps a lot with how YouTube suggests videos, so if you like my videos and want to see more of them, turning those notifications on is a really good idea, and it's highly appreciated by me. Okay, so just how much currency are we talking about? A lot, guys. So if we go to POEninja.com, which is one of my favorite websites for Path of Exile, go to skill gems, we can see there are some ridiculously expensive gems to be had, and we can make them. That's kind of the idea. So I have two strategies when earning currency with gems. One strategy is to flip them really fast. This is you're going to be leveling gems up to level 19 and selling them off as soon as possible. You don't want to be keeping them for longer than a day. So this strategy goes like this: you don't want corruption, sort it like that. You don't want quality, and you want level 20. And if we look at this, at the moment, like, ignore the first one, but haste, vitality, purify, zealousy, precision, those are auras. Currently we have an aura meta, to say, but it got nerfed, so it's going to drop in price really soon, probably. But at the moment, those three are pretty interesting. So you want to grab haste for green, vitality for red, and zealousy for blue sockets, and fill them up with this. You can go to Oriat, and buy from a Lily any of these. So if you don't know about that, like if I have some new players for Path of Exile watching this is how you get all the gems if you finished your campaign. Just go to Oriat and buy it from Lily. Then you just go and put them into your sockets, like into your off sockets. And in my case, let's go actually to the hideout. In my case, I am running a build with one with nothing. I'm basically attacking with my hands without any weapons, so I don't need any of these slots. So what I did is disable them, and I did this by grabbing some int gear with high requirement. You can see 45 intelligence requirement. I don't have 245, and then I grabbed some like this intelligence ring, this intelligence robe, and this intelligence boots. I equip those so I can equip these wands and these gloves, and then I unequip that so this gets disabled, and then I put my regular gear in. And this way I have 3 here, 6, 12, 4, 16 gems leveling, and I'm leveling Empower gems, but we'll get to that in a moment. What you wanna be actually leveling, if your build cannot run tier 16 with sextants, with everything that you can possibly throw at that map, then you wanna be leveling some lower tier gems. You don't want to be leveling Empowers and Lightens because they take way too long to level up. So what you do is grab level 20, as we said. You look at one that are most expensive. You go to POE trade. As you can see, it's 34 chaos, but we don't want level 20, we want level 19. Because going from level 19 to level 20 takes way too much time. So we want to level them just to level 19 and sell them off. So if we look at level 19, it's... well, this is underpriced, honestly. Like these first few are going to go away. This one is AFK. These ones are trying to undercut, or if I whisper this guy, he wouldn't sell this to me. It's already sold, or he's trying to lower the price of these gems. That's probably his strategy, or maybe they don't know how much they're worth. So I would say they're probably worth around 25. Like, they're not worth 35, that's overpriced. But 25 chaos, that's kinda normal thing to do. So, let's look at this. I have 16 slots where I can level up something. If I multiply that by 25, that's 400 chaos. And I can do that in an hour. Now just stop by and think about it. I can make 400 chaos in a freaking hour. So, don't cry about not being able to make currency for your builds. Don't do chaos recipes, those are garbage and a waste of time. Just do this strategy, it's much better. And if I divide these by 120, I think that's how much the exalt is. That's 3 exalts. Now, this depends. There's a chance that you level up gems and they drop in price before you level them up, because this is depends what builds are popular. If some streamer or somebody makes some build popular, people are gonna want to level them up, and they don't want to be leveling up gems. They just wanna buy level 19, 20 gems and be able to play that build. So that is something to consider. That's why I'm saying just level them as soon as possible, get rid of them as soon as possible, make the currency move to the different gems that are popular again. That's one strategy, and that's something that I really recommend to the new players. Throw all other strategy in the garbage, especially chaos recipes. Those are like the worst thing to do. Just put your loot filter on something high, ignore most of the stuff and chase the experience, and you are going to level up your character faster, earn some money passively for gems. You're going to be doing way more maps, so you get way more chance to drop an exalt in a map. So, and if you're spending time stash managing your, like, to get to chaos, no, don't do that. So this is way better. And if you're not new to the Path of Exile, if you're a veteran, here's a strategy for you guys. You guys want to be leveling, so we want corrupted, yes, quality doesn't matter, and we want a level 4. So we want to be leveling Enlightens and Empowers. Now, Enlightens at the moment, you want to buy them at level 1. They're actually a bit more expensive than Empowers to buy initially, but you can make more money later on. If you don't want to gamble, so you have to level them up to level 3, then corrupt them, and then you have a chance to be level 4, which is going to sell for, as you can see, 4.88 exalts. Now, if kinda RNG is on your side and you somehow manage to get all 16 of them corrupted to tier 4, there's no way to do that. You're going to be making 76 exalt. No way. Like, no freaking way you're going to make that much. But maybe you get maybe 40 exalts and you're going to be one happy man. Probably. Or woman. I don't know. So, that's kinda the way to do it if you're kinda a veteran player and don't want to be clicking on those stupid pluses all the time. Just grab Enlighten or Empower. But to maximize leveling those, you have to do few things. So one thing that I didn't do, because I kinda ran out of GCPs, Game Cutter Prisms, you wanna grab your Empowers. Let's see, one that doesn't have a lot of experience already. would be the best. Those are already level 2. I think this one or this one. This one is better, at least when I'm spending GCPs. So if I grab GCP and add quality to it, this gem gains 5% increased experience. If you got 10, 15, 20, 40. So if you can bring it to any quality, you're going to leveling them up much faster. And I just spent all the GCPs. I didn't check how much they were. I think you can get few for 1 chaos. So what I should be really doing, I think that's another 10 chaos per investment per empower support. So you can spend 15 chaos per empower and have it on 20 quality and level it up much quicker. That's one tip that I have for you guys. If you've been struggling to level this stuff up, to sell them or for yourself, add the quality before you level them up. It's stupid to level them up like this, like I'm leveling at the moment, because I didn't have GCPs. I planned to buy them, but I kinda didn't have time because my friend invited me to do some breaches. And those are really crazy for experience, so either way they kind of leveled up to level 2 after a few hours, even without quality. So if you want to level them up really quickly, do Chayula's tools and other breaches. You can find groups in public and global chat, and those give absurd amount of experience. Or you can do maps with you grab a map and you do tier 16 like this, corrupted, something along those lines, already corrupted. I don't have any tier 16s that I can like demonstrate on, but let's say it's tier 15. You grab all your chisel them before you alch them, so you get 5% per chisel. Then you alch it. This one turned out really good. And then you corrupt it. This one is really juicy, to be honest, guys. So you corrupt it, get a map which has really good monster pack quantity and everything else. Then you grab that map, then you grab some fragments, preferably something that gives breaches, like scarabs for breaches are ridiculously good. They are around 2 chaos each, so you can buy a few of them if you want to, or some other scarabs. You can get them from Delirium, which is cool. Last resort, grab 3 of sacrifices. That's like, don't grab midnight, but grab these 3. Then what you want to do is go to Navali and view prophecies and get all the prophecies for extra experience from killing monsters. Then you grab some sextants. Use sextants, don't like save them up for I don't know for what, and don't sell them, that's stupid. And then you sextant up some stones. Let's say this map is there, it's not actually there, but just for like, let's say it's there, but yeah. So you're looking for additional packs. I don't reroll sextants. This is awesome. Like this one is the best one. If you can get additional breaches, you want that. Additional packs, everything, like juice it up as much as you can if you can run that kind of stuff. Run the map. I don't really think it's a good idea to kind of add orbs of delirium that much. I thought it was a good idea, but I don't know. I prefer to run it without that, and then maybe like run some with 3 or 4 orbs later on, but doing just 1 orb, I don't know. I don't like it that much, and I don't like it on every map. On some maps is good, on some maps is a waste of currency. And then you run that map like fully juiced up. You add Abyss or Bloodlines or additional monsters to kill. Then you run Temple probably, or Beasts are good choice. Syndicate not so much, and you can also run Zana since you get a free map, so something like that. Syndicate is also really good for money, but you have to know what you're doing. So you grab that and run that map, and you're going to be leveling gems really good. Better than that, run the bridge stones in you can find groups in global. They're on expensive side. You need to pay an exalt for few runs, but you're going to be leveling up, in my case, as I said, 16 in powers, and if you can level those up and earn like 40-50 chaos, 40-50 exalts from that, paying for that run for one exalt, you can, even if you spend like 10 exalts to level them up, you level them up in just few hours, not few hours, but let's say 4 to 5 hours, you leveled up all your empowers, and you spend 10 exalts on that, and then you earn 50 exalts. That's like, you need to spend currency to make currency on a larger scale, or you do that lower tier, leveling gems to level 19 and just flipping them up really quickly. That's the strategy for everyone. Is going to work. This one is for endgame, like for people that already have money to buy all these empowers and enlightens, which cost 5 per like level 1, and then 10 GCPs, 20 GCPs are going to be around 10 chaos, so 15 chaos per per gem, so that's how much going to be. I'm kinda don't want to use my brain today, so 16 time 15 chaos seems to be investment of 240 chaos, and once I level those up, if I sell them straight away, they are let's see how much they are at the moment. So if we look at not corrupted empowers, so those are level 3 corruptions, no corruptions, they are 62 chaos at the moment. I should have probably grabbed enlightens, but doesn't matter, I'm still going to make money. So 62 chaos times 16, I'm going to, and I spent 240 chaos on them, I'm going to make 752 chaos divided by 115, I'm going to make 6.5 exalts. Or if I wanted to, I'm going to corrupt them and have a chance, like if I get just one, like look at this, if I just get one, so we go to corruptions, yes, tier 4, if I get out of those 16s that I'm going to corrupt, if I just get 2 of them to be level 4, I already made more than just selling them. So I'm definitely going to corrupt all of them, and if like I get 4 or 5 of them to be corrupted to tier 4, I'm going to make 20-30 exalts in just a day or two of leveling gems, and I don't have to be clicking all the time on pluses and dealing with other people like selling them all the time, and I can just focus on leveling these high tier gems for a bigger profit. Okay, so while I was editing a video, I figured out that I haven't told you about an extra tip that I should have. So here it is. We already qualityed this up with our GCPs. However, if I drop it in my wand, it has even more experience gain. So like this, 40, I drop it here, 75. So what's the deal with this? I have a wand which has 7% to quality of socketed gems. So we added a bit to it from itself, like it has 8 quality, we can go to 20 and get even more, but we also get 7% quality from our wands, which is awesome. You can see all of these gems have 35% increased experience gain for free. We're not wasting any GCPs on this. So how did I do this? Well, I bought these wands, which are ridiculously cheap. So if we go to Path of Exile trade, I did, let me reset this stuff. So I looked for, I actually didn't look for ones, it doesn't matter which type of item it is, but I wanted actually non-unique, so that's, we don't want uniques. And we want requirements. If you're using it in your offhand, it doesn't matter the requirements. I need requirements. I need high intelligence so I can disable my my slots I can use unarmed. So if you're following my one with nothing guides, then do the same. So go to intelligence and say 200 intelligence, and then you wanna put don't care about links, just sockets. So we want maybe we wanna level 3 empowers, or maybe we wanna level 1 empower to enlightens, doesn't matter. So just pick the sockets that you want. Let's say you need 3 of these, and you search for an item. As you can see, these ones are around 8 chaos. One thing, not corrupted. So that's, where is that? Trade filters, not miscellaneous. Corruptions, no corruptions. That's something that you don't want. Now, wands don't roll these types of sockets, that's why it's kind of expensive. However, if you want 3 blues, those are pretty easy to get on a wand. So that's an Orb of Chance or an Alk. I bought mine for 1 Alk, I think, and then I made it into 3 red sockets. It's kind of not that hard, and I'm going to make a video for that, but it's somewhat annoying. So if you want all red, try to buy them straight away, or you can buy maybe 2 red, 1 blue. That's going to be cheap, 1 chaos. So you buy those. Then you what you want to do is remove, so you take it. I won't do it, but I'll probably make a separate video on how to craft this. So you want to do Orb of Scouring and make it a white wand. Then you make it with transmutation, make it into a blue type, blue quality. That's okay, so it's blue now, and then you wanna roll it with alterations until you get just one prefix. So you want to have an open suffix. This is way too over, like if you're new to the Path of Exile, this is going to go over your head probably, but if you're a veteran player, you know what I'm talking about. So even if I don't explain it too well here, you're going to know what to do. But yeah, like if you're new to Path of Exile and having a hard time following me, sorry about that. I'm going to have to make crafting guides that explain everything in way more detail. Here you probably won't understand what I'm talking about. So if you never crafted anything, so you make it with alterations, so it has one suffix. You want to have an open prefix. So roll it. It doesn't matter what it rolls. Just make it so that it has an open prefix. And then if you have on your bench, so you take it to your bench. Oh snap! I cannot put it back there. So you take it on your bench and you add quality. That's quality to gems if you have it. I didn't have it, so I had my friend add the quality of sockets. So you search for quality of gem sockets rank 3, and you can get this from Haku. If you unveil weapons or shields, that is you need to do immortal syndicates and continue unveiling them until you get this. So that's kind of a way, and since we kind of here to re-equip this stuff, since I messed up, you're going to take my ring, put it here, going to take this chest, put it here, and I'm going to take the boots, put it here, and now we can equip the wand and do all the swaps and bring everything as it was. So this way you craft that wand and you get 30 what did we say, you get 35% increased experience on empowers or enlightens, and that's a huge deal because you're going to be leveling them even faster, flipping them faster, corrupting them, and earning a ridiculous, like, it's criminal how much money you're going to be earning if like compared to other ways of making currency, because it's passive and it's easy and you should do it. So let's get back to the other part of the video, like, sorry for the cut. So guys, this has been everything that I could possibly thought about to tell you about this topic. You're going to be making so much money with this, and I also have other ways to make currency that I'm going to be sharing with you in few days. I just have to like think about how I'm going to present those in the videos, but if you have some ideas, some better ideas to make currency, please let me know in the comments. I want to know about that, and I also want to share it with other people. So anyways, thanks for watching, and have fun like farming currency and making your builds awesome, and see you in the next one.